Hi everyone, and welcome to And So On. My name is Lisa, and today I have a whole pile of beauties to show you. Okay, so today's a show and tell day. I'm gonna show you some fabric that I bought recently, share some plans, ask you to suggest some patterns for me, and yeah, just general chatter. So I hope that you are sitting there with maybe a cup of tea or coffee and are ready to see all things gorgeous fabric. Before I start, I do wanna let you know what I'm wearing. Even though this isn't a knitting edition, this is a new sweater that I just finished. It's called the Agnes pullover by Camilla, and I'm wearing it with my Morgan jeans. I won't stand up, I'll put in a picture that I took this morning. If you aren't following me on Instagram, you might want to go over and do that because I'm starting to do a me-made outfit of the day. If not every day, then almost every day, to show how I'm wearing my me-mades in my day-to-day life, which I do. Most of what I wear is either me-made or thrifted, most of it. So if you'd like to see that, do drop over to my Instagram and click follow. So this sweater, I will talk more about it on my knitting edition, of course, but this is my first 3-color colorwork sweater in that there are actually 4 colors in it, but 3 colors in one row. And that was definitely a bit of a learning curve for me. Fits a little bit closer to the body than I was expecting. I maybe could have gone up a size, or perhaps my gauge was a little snug, but I'm not mad at it. I like it a lot. Where I live is now getting warmer every day, and so it's going to be very quickly to the point where a lighter sweater with these are kind of bracelet length sleeves are actually going to be perfect. And this yarn is so beautiful and so soft. I don't feel anything at all in my neck, which is amazing. Anyway, that's all I'll say about that, but I thought just in case you were wondering what I'm wearing, this is the, what did I call it again? The Agnes by Camilla. Okay, fabric. I have some fabric you haven't seen, and I have some that you may have seen if you watched my little short video that I did about some impromptu fabric shopping in Barcelona, because that's in my upcoming plans. Okay, so just today I went to Ikea, hence my plant. See, look. This is called a dragon tree. And I even took pictures of what the care said. And one of the things it said is, it's easy to care for, drought tolerant, and nearly indestructible. So I'm feeling good. So I've got this lovely plant, but I also stopped by where they have the fabric at the Ikea. And I don't know if I've ever bought Ikea fabric before. I've certainly seen it and been tempted, but I don't know if I ever actually pulled the trigger. But today I got just some of this beautiful light blue, 100% cotton, very, I would say it's about quilting cotton weight, which often I think why I haven't bought the Ikea in the past is it tends to be more upholstery weight, which makes sense. But this is definitely more like a quilting cotton. So I feel like I could get a really cute summer dress out of this. And you can see here the price tag is €5.34 for 1 meter and 78 centimeters. And it was really interesting because I just took the end of a bolt because I didn't feel like measuring and cutting. And there was an end of a bolt that was about what I needed. So I just grabbed that. So you take it, you put it on the scale, you put in which fabric it is, and it prints it out by weight, which I thought was interesting. I've never seen fabric like meterage measured by weight. Do you know what I mean? Like I've seen, pound, a certain amount per pound or per kilo of fabric, but not that it measures the meterage of the fabric by the weight. Anyway, I thought, why not, right? For a couple bucks, may as well pick up some of that. Then, just to go back to the end of my winter capsule, which I'm really excited about finishing up. You'll remember that I have this stretch cotton twill from the fabric sales. It's more, the color is quite dark. This is more the color. If I hold it way back here. Yeah, so it's like a dark taupey khaki green. Yeah, it doesn't read as green as it is on the screen. So these are going to be pants. Now I had gone back and forth. So I was going to do the knitted trousers. And then I was thinking of this pattern from Vicky Sews, which I'll get to later. I think now I've ruled that one out. And then I was thinking maybe doing the Morgans, but the Morgans are not for stretch fabric. And this is for stretch. Now it doesn't have a ton of stretch and it's only stretching. It's only one-way stretch or two-way stretch, like just on the width. So I could probably still get away with doing the Morgans. These jeans just fit me so well. I'd love to get a second pair of them. If you have a slightly stretchy jeans / trousers pattern that you really like, let me know below. But this will be my next project. So this is the next thing you're gonna see from me in the next couple days. Count on it. Now I've said it out loud, I have to. Yeah, this is the next thing. And actually I really need just another pair of slacks that aren't jeans. So like I said, I did that quick little jaunt to a shop in Barcelona. I'll put the name below because I can't think of it off the top of my head. And I just got a few things there. So one of the things I got was, another thing, denim, stretch denim. It's like a nice medium blue. I love this color. This is classic jeans to me. This is a stretch denim. I could do the ginger jeans. I have that pattern at home. Unfortunately, it's not digital. I have the hard copy. And I loathe the idea of rebuying a pattern that I already have at home. But anyway, so I could do the gingers. Do you have a stretch jean pattern? Maybe similar to what I would do with the other one, but a stretch jean pattern that you think are really good. Yeah, let me know because I would like to do that. The other thing I could do is a dress like this from Closet Core Patterns, something like fitted and cute. And yeah, I have a denim skirt. I have a couple denim skirts. So I don't think I would do a skirt, but I could maybe do a really cute kind of fitted dress. So let me know on that. Toss. The other thing I got at the Barcelona fabric store is 2 pieces of fuzzy wuzzy sweatshirting. So, ooh, my iPad. So I've got 2. I've got this one here that's got like a fleck in it, and then I've just got the plain gray, kind of like that. So I'm thinking of trying to work these together into a sweatshirt, and the sweatshirt that I'm thinking of doing, let's see if I can pull it up here. It's this one here. It's the Lindsay by Vicky Sews. I only have, I think I have 2 sweatshirts maybe, and it's really useful to have a sweatshirt going to and from exercising or in the morning, all that kind of thing. I like how many pieces there are in this, all the style lines. I like the zip up front. It's really cute. Now, I am a new ambassador, new-ish ambassador to Vicky Sews. It started in November, and I just haven't had a chance to really chat with you guys about it. I think I might have mentioned it once. So you can get 20% off any of their patterns with the code LisaKish20, and I'll put it below. So this code gets you 20% off even if there's already a sale on, and they have sales every week for something. They're translating all of their patterns slowly, or I think most of them, over to English, and there's more and more every day. So this is an English pattern. Now there are 34 pages of instructions for this. And I think, oh, here's a good one at the back. You see that? Maybe I'll lower the brightness a little bit. One sec. There, that might be better. There we go. So I'm going to do this pattern. I'm going to do it as a sew along, or I'm going to go through my steps. So if you wanted to get it and sew along with me, you're welcome to. But the pattern instructions are so detailed. Like every step has pictures to go along with. And if you've ever sewn a Russian pattern, you may know that they are finished to within an inch of their lives. Like they are finished so perfectly, and there are so many steps that I would not normally do. So my thing in this that I'm going to show you guys is what happens if I literally follow every single step, even if I don't want to. For instance, they have you serge the edges of things. I would not serge the edge of sweatshirting fabric very often, but you're serging the edge of everything. You are hand basting things. You are top stitching things. The way they finish things is so detailed. And I thought this would be a fun thing to see if, when I follow every single instruction, even if I think it's a little bit over the top and not really necessary, what does it look like at the end? How does it change the finished product? does it make a difference? So that's another project, another video you'll be seeing in the upcoming weeks is how I follow every single step. And I will take you through and show you each step that I'm doing and what it looks like before and after. And we'll discuss, maybe these things do make a difference. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a bunch of Vicky Sews patterns coming up in the next couple of months, and that's the one I'm starting with. So for that pattern, I want to combine these two fabrics. So I think it'll work. I mean, I'm not 100%. I think maybe I'll use this one for the majority of it, and then a few panels with this, partly because I only have a meter of this, so I can't really do the whole thing on its own. But, and I might even see if I can squeak out a matching pair of sweatpants, which might be dreamland, but you guys know I love to squeak things out of small amounts of fabric. It's one of my favorite things about sewing. How much can I get out of two little random scraps of, you know, €8 a meter fabric? That's my favorite thing. That's my happy place. The other thing I may add into that is this burgundy ribbing that I got from Metermeter. So you're about to see my Metermeter order. I got this burgundy ribbing, and I thought that adding in that ribbing might be nice, like make it tricolor. And then the difference between the two grays perhaps wouldn't matter so much, because it would then look like 3 different colors together as opposed to two-tone. I don't know, maybe I'm dreaming and that would make a difference, but I kind of feel like it might make a difference. I also have gray ribbing, and so I could just do the gray ribbing. Like, I don't necessarily have to do this, but that's something that's in my brain. Okay, so the rest of the pile is from the shop Metermeter, which is a shop in Aarhus, Denmark, and they are also online. I've bought from them several times. They are behind Mind the Maker and Neat Milk. Beautiful quality fabrics, definitely on the pricier side, but absolutely worth it from the standpoint of the quality, how they're made, their ethical and environmental standards, etc. So I always keep an eye out for when they're having a sale because it is pricey for sure. On Christmas Day, they had a huge sale. Like, some of the stuff was 70% off, which is kind of unheard of. Everything you see that I'm getting today was about 50% off from what I can tell. I got 10 cuts of fabric. Some of them were doubles of the same thing. I got 10 cuts of fabric for €50. So that's really good. Okay, so I'm gonna go through, I have the list of what these are here. So if I look down, that's why. Okay, so the first one is actually the most expensive piece, and probably the one that I'm not as happy with, not because of the fabric, but because I didn't read close enough. So this is silk crepe de chine in emerald. You can see that this is my new color. In emerald, it's very beautiful. It did say that it was semi-sheer and like weighs next to nothing, and I didn't really pay attention to that. So I have a meter of this. Let me see here. I have a meter of this for €12, just over a meter. It's not very wide. Initially, I was like, I didn't know what to do with this, but I think what I might do is actually the Elizabeth Suzann Georgia t-shirt that I did one of them last year in a white linen, like with a pinstripe. This is much drapier, and I remember feeling that that should be drapier to really work. I think it's the nicest when it's super drapey, and obviously this would be super drapey. It wouldn't matter that it would be a little see-through because it's just a little top. I don't think I can squeak a dress out of it, but I think, see, this is doubled, so you're not getting the full effect. You see, it's quite sheer. But I could see it being a really nice silk top. If you have other ideas of what I should do with this very delicate meter of silk crepe de chine, let me know. So next I have this remnant. The name of this print is called Stray Lines in the color Dune. It's a viscose jersey. It is so soft and lovely. This is Mind the Maker. I only have 35 centimeters, but it's very wide. So it's 155 width. And I mean, I'm sure I'm influenced by just looking at this, but I think this would be an amazing summer tube top. Doubled, like a two layer tube top. I feel like I could get it kind of to go from here down to just my upper waist, like just below my belly button or just at my belly button perhaps. It's very soft. I feel like it would be so lovely and comfortable, and for the really hot days to just have something that, you know, leaves lots of air circulation, I think would be lovely. So that's what I'm thinking for this. You can see the pattern here. It's really, really pretty. And yeah, so for that 35 centimeters, it was also a spectacular deal. For that 35 centimeters, this is €3.40. So for €3.40, I can get a tank top or a tube top, or even underwear would be really nice in this. So yeah, I picked that up. You saw the ribbing. This was €2.70 for 25 centimeters by 110 of ribbing. And I always find, I only started using ribbing recently, like maybe in the last year and a half. And I really find that it does make a difference in your knit garments, in your sweatshirts and things and t-shirts to use ribbing. Number one, it makes doing a neckband so much easier and cleaner. And it just looks more professional than just using the plain. I don't mind using plain sweatshirt fabric, but I do find that it takes it up a notch when you use some nice ribbing. So next I have this wicker ribbon. It's called Organic Wicker Knit in Midnight Blue. It's showing it off really nicely. It's probably a little darker. Like if you see the dark patches here, that's more accurate. It's quite like a dark midnight navy, but do you see that pattern? Isn't that cool? Okay, so I got 2 pieces of this. It's total of 3/4 of a meter. And I got it for €5, just less than €5, €4.80 for 3/4 of a meter. And I have these 2 pieces. They're quite wide. They're one is 50 by 180 and the other one is 25 by 160. I don't quite know why the widths are different, but anyway, it is what it is. So it's actually a fair amount of fabric. It's more than it seems for 3/4 of a meter, in my opinion. And then I have this whole piece here as well. I am going to try to sneak a cardigan out of this, a throw over the top of things when it gets cool in the summer cardigan. I debated a dress, as I always do. If I can squeak out a dress, it would be a really nice dress. But I already have a navy blue dress. So I think I'm gonna try and squeak a cardigan out of this. I don't know which pattern yet. If you have a favorite, I of course do have the Helen's Closet one, Blackwood cardigan, I think it's called. I do have that. If I recall, that takes quite a lot of fabric. Anyway, if you have one that you think would be great for this beautiful basket weave fabric, let me know. I have 3 colors of linen knit. So I love a linen knit t-shirt in summer. I have a few that I bought from Mango. I don't think it was last summer. I think it was the summer before last. And in the summer when it's really, really hot, there's nothing more comfortable than linen knit. I mean, as knits go, I suppose you could say that just plain linen would be just as comfortable, if not more so. But if I'm gonna wear a knit fabric, linen knit is so much nicer than just a cotton jersey. Bamboo jersey is also really nice, it really breathes well. But I have this linen knit. So I have 3 colors of this linen knit. This one is called, this is the same color as the, where is it? Okay, this is the fine linen knit in the color Ocean. That's way too bright. It's like that, that's the color. In Ocean, this is 40 centimeters. These are all the same amount. So it's 40 centimeters, €4.70. Linen knit, if you've ever bought it before, is quite pricey. So I was pretty happy with that price. Now, I could easily get a tank top or t-shirt out of this alone, but I have 2 more colors. So the temptation to color block is great. Let me tell you. Same amount of this in lilac, same color, same price, €4.70. And then this one here is this khaki? What do they call this? They call this green khaki. Yeah, green khaki. So altogether I've got these 3 tones that I could do something with. Somehow color block. I don't think I want to do a dress. I don't think I'm into a color block dress. in knit, but I could definitely see getting like a t-shirt or a tank top out of a few of them and then cobbling together another piece from the leftovers. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So again, if you know a t-shirt pattern that is good for color blocking, let me know. I'm sure there's some out there for sure. Okay, and lastly, I have this pecan Ponte knit. So the color is like that. That's the color. So it's like a dark kind of pecan caramel color. I like the color a lot. It is a medium weight Ponte, so it definitely has that like good, you know, hold you in place type feel. I have two pieces. I have one piece that is 75 centimeters by 150. That cost me 10 euros. And I have another one that is, where's the other one? I have another one that is, I have another one that is half a meter by 150, and that was 7 euros and 40 cents. So together I spent about 18 euros on these two pieces. Now, I could do a bodycon dress. My husband would love that. I could also do, I think, a pair of leggings and a workout top. So I'm really kind of in need of a second option or third option for my workout wear. And I was looking, and viscose apparently is more absorbent and more breathable than cotton. You know, this has an elastin content. So it's viscose and elastin, I think is mostly what it is. It has good stretch and recovery both ways. So let me know if you have any experience making workout wear / leggings from Ponte, or if there's any reason why I shouldn't make it from Ponte. It feels like it would be one of those really like nice structured, kind of hold you in place type leggings. I have the leggings I made were in cotton jersey, and they do kind of bag out sometimes. It doesn't really bother me because of the kind of exercise that I do, but this could be really nice. Now, I was looking at the leggings from Vicky Sews that have just recently come out in English. I'll put a picture of them here. That could be kind of cool to try out their leggings pattern. I've seen a couple people make them with make workout ones using that pattern, and as well like a little half top to go with it. So, or equally, if there's a bodycon dress that you think would be cute, let me know about that too. I don't see why there's any reason why I couldn't still get a little skirt or something out of the two of them together, because there is a fair amount of fabric here with the width. So, and you know, I love, especially like with not a tank top, but say like a workout top or whatever, they're just tiny little pieces that you can kind of get out of different shapes and sizes. So really nice quality, really heavy weight. I'm happy. Okay, so those are all my fabrics. Those are some of my upcoming plans. Next, you're going to see the pants that are coming out. And then after that, I also have a silk dress to make from that beautiful Liberty fabric. So lots of things coming up. I'm really, really excited for springtime and springtime sewing. I always prefer spring sewing to winter sewing. That's just how I am. I also wanted to thank you guys for your positive reaction to my previous video about the Viennese tailor, the Tailor Academy. I thought that I wasn't sure if you guys would like that or not, and it got such a great response and so many beautiful comments, and so I really appreciate that. All right, that's all for me. Don't forget to let me know down below if you have any pattern suggestions, what you're looking forward to seeing being made up. Down below, you'll also find my discount code for Vicky Sews. If you use that, I do get a little bit of a commission, which is always helpful, but of course, no pressure. It's just if you happen to be looking at that website, I would love it if you would use my code and get your discount. Okay guys, that's all for me. I hope wherever you are, the sun is shining and you are sewing, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.